Welcome everyone to the 7th annual New South Comedy Festival Digital Edition. We've got a great show for you tonight. It's an international improv comedy jam with players from across the country and from across the world. Please help me welcome your host to the stage, me! Hello everybody, hello. My name is Harrison Berkey. I will be your host with the most for today's improv jam. Guys, welcome to the New South Comedy Festival on the internet. Welcome to the internet. It's been a big thing this year. We have hosted this improv and sketch comedy and stand-up festival 6 years previously. We've invited all these great comedians to come to our beautiful city of Greenville, South Carolina, to the Alchemy Comedy Theater, and to do comedy for each other, and to cuddle together in an underground theater, and laugh, and hug, and touch, and put our fingers in each other's mouths. But we can't do that this year. There's this thing called coronavirus. If you're watching this live, then you're aware of it. If you're watching this 10 years from now, you may not fully be remembering what it was like. But it was crazy time. It was so crazy, comedy festivals had to go online. And so that's what we're doing. This is one of 14 shows that's going online. This is the final show for today. We've got more shows for the rest of the weekend. And this is an international improv jam. We work with our good friends in Charlotte, our improv sisters from another mister, to help organize some great friends of theirs from across the country and around the world to do some improv comedy together. We're gonna do some improv games, some improv scenes. It'll be loads and toads of fun. You guys didn't come here to see me explain what improv was. You came to come and watch some improv comedy. So help me welcome the whole cast to the stage. Everybody get on stage, here we go. Woo! There they go. Ooh, that was nice. We're gonna do an alphabetical introduction of ourselves, which we practiced. We'll see how well we do with this. Take it away.
Hi, this is Kale from Queen City Comedy here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Woo!
Hey, this is Diana. I'm coming to you from San Francisco, California.
Hi, this is Emily. I'm coming to you from Victoria, Australia.
Hi, I'm Carla, and I am coming from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm coming from Loveland, Colorado.
Hey everybody, I'm Matt. I'm coming from Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, I'm Ryan from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I am in Kent in the UK.
We did it. I think that was alphabetical order. We'll go back and check the record after the show's over. Fantastic, guys. We've got some great improv games for you. Our very first improv game is a game for everyone. It's a game called Conducted Story. What's happened is me as the host, I'm going to conduct these improvisers to tell an imaginary story. So normally we would get a suggestion from the audience. So I'm going to look around my house and get a suggestion. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, yeah. Muffins. That's your suggestion. Is there anything special about these muffins that the story we're going to tell, guys?
They're really heavy.
They're really heavy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This is a story about the very heavy muffin. It's about a muffin who was very heavy. Can you guys remind me what the name of the story is?
The heavy
The
muffin.
really
Very
heavy
muffin. We'll start with you, Kale. Start us off. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, there were some very small bakers in a very small town, in a small country that not very many people had heard of. They weren't remarkable bakers, but they wanted world fame more than anything else.
All right, Kale, let's go to Matt.
So they decided that they were going to make the world's heaviest batch of muffins, because what's better than one heavy muffin? An entire baker's dozen. And so they started finding the freshest ingredients from all around their country. Heaviest of all. They would get eggs, flour, milk, everything that they could find.
And being so small, it took them weeks upon weeks to drag the heavy amounts of flour, sugar, blueberries, etc. And they gained strength via these exercises as they brought together the heaviest ingredients of all time. With the heaviest spoon, they mixed in these ingredients, creating the densest
mixture that you could imagine. But they tasted it and they thought, you know what, this still doesn't taste heavy enough. There is something missing from this mixture. They tasted it again. They thought, emotional heaviness. There is no angst.
So these bakers, they went out and sought out the heaviest life experiences that they could. One of the bakers, his name was
Guten Morgen, and he was despondent. So despondent. He had a sense in him that his life was pointless. And yet, that emotion was not heavy enough.
So he thought way back when he watched his poor little puppy dog fall down that deep, deep hole. And he thought, I can go there in my mind, and then I can access that deep, sad, worthless emotion of me where I just...
And of course, Guten Morgen was a teenager, because no one can handle angst better than a teenager. He dug himself deep in that hole, thinking of only things that reminded him of emo music and his ex-girlfriend. And then he thought of holding his puppy tight.
and squeezing the life out of it. Because what could be heavier than being responsible for the death of a beloved pet?
And see! Oh, guys. No,
Am I still spotlighted? Get me out of here.
This is an
Get me off the screen.
international improv comedy jam. I didn't say it was an international improv, always comedy. You know, sometimes comedy is real. Sometimes it's heavy, like a dense muffin. That was great. Super fun, guys. All right, if you can hide your video cameras, everyone except for Emily and Kale, if you guys will stay on stage. And anyone in our audience who's left, could you guys give us a suggestion of a location that we might see this scene take place? Like a barber shop or a basement.
Of the Eiffel Tower. The
top of the Eiffel Tower. Emily, you're muted. The top of the Eiffel Tower. Take it away, folks.
Sherry, when you look out among the beautiful landscape here, does it not remind you of our time together?
Terry, it always reminds me of our time together. It reminds me of that first date where we met in Barcelona and how we looked over the city and we saw all the beautiful lights and we ate cheese.
And
we heard the babies screaming down below us. It was wonderful.
And we had wine, and we bonded over the fact that we were somehow vaguely European, but couldn't really place exactly where we were from.
I like being semi-anonymous.
We both share that day, Sherry.
We do.
And I thought to myself, oh, I think she is the one. And one day, I'm going to take her to the top of the Eiffel Tower, and I am going to propose to her.
Is this?
Oh,
Terry,
no,
are
I'm
you
sorry.
doing that?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, not today. I just was reminiscing about, I'm sorry. Oh, I fooled you. It is today.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I haven't told any of my friends about you. I mean, let me see the ring. Sorry.
We've been together for 1.5 years now.
Yes, we've traveled the world. It's been wonderful, Terry.
Now that you mention it, I have never met your friends or your family.
Ooh. No, you have. Remember we saw those people walking down the street that one time, and I said, "Oh, those are my cousins." And
How can I forget? I want to do this properly. Let me get on I'm going to set this on the edge of the Eiffel Tower. You're just right there. While I get on one knee. Oh. Bad news. Sherry.
Give it up for him! Oh, fantastic, fantastic. An international scene for the international jam. Perfect, great. Thank you so much, guys. All right, you can hide your screen. Our next game is called Asides. It is for Matt and Kyle. Give it up for Matt and Kyle. How this game works is they're going to do an improv scene, just like we just saw, a 2-person improv scene. Except at any point in time in the improv scene, I can ask them to step aside, to step out to the audience and give us their internal monologue. Tell us what their character is really thinking. So to kind of get us started, give me an emotion. Just shout an emotion out, audience members. What's an emotion that can inspire this improv scene?
Despondent.
Despondent. Fantastic. And just, I know what despondent means because I'm really smart. In case we don't know what it's like a sadness, right? It's like a distance.
I'd say it's more than sadness. It's like despair.
Ooh, I like it. Okay, fantastic. To continue this comedy jam, your suggestion is despair. Asides, go for it.
Fine. It's Chuck. It's gonna be fine.
I don't know. I'm just so nervous. I don't know if I can go through with this wedding.
Listen, she makes you smile. Candace is great for you. You've practiced your whole life getting married, and now it's your time to shine.
No, having you up there as my best man, it's gonna really help me out because you've always supported me. It's just, I know I've dreamt of this all my life, but today's the day, and I just
jitters, man, just jitters.
Matt, give us an aside. Matt, tell us what you're really thinking.
Man, truth is, I know I can't go through with this. The thing is, I made up my wife, my fiance. I made her up. He's my friends, my family. They've never even met her until, today. And I'm going to have to call off because she's not even here. She's not even real.
Back to the scene.
I mean, we were supposed to start like 15 minutes ago. Hopefully she didn't get cold feet.
I talked to my future in-laws, and they said that she's just, still getting her makeup and hair done. They want to look perfect for the pictures and just.
All right, Kyle, give us an inner monologue.
And I'm just so proud of him. Like, he has been the loneliest man ever. I really am so happy that he's gonna be happy and he's found someone. I can't wait to meet her. It's just so exciting. My little brother's growing up.
Awesome. Back to the scene.
And I think I should just call this off. I think we just need to.
Whoa! Everyone's already here. I mean, we've got the whole church packed. Come on.
I just can't. Okay, fine.
You've got this. Thanks. Honestly, the photographer's set up and ready. The pictures are going to be fantastic. You are both going to look so wonderful in it.
Also, Matt, give us
30 minutes.
Give us another aside, Matt.
I think he's on to me. I really think he's on to me. Oh my God! I mean, he's only been asking about her, in the 2 years that I have been talking about her, and there's only so many times I can disguise myself over the phone as a woman. And
back to the scene.
I mean, it's crazy that I've only heard her voice. I
know she's really shy, and I wanted you guys to meet her. I've invited her over several times, but she's just, she wants to make a good first impression, and she's very nervous about,
Listen, Chuck, just give her a call. I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, give her a call.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to. It's ringing. She's still getting her hair done and everything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, honey. Yeah, you almost ready for that? For us to get married and everything. She says she's ready.
Let me talk to her.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Hey. Hi. Yeah. Wedding much? You coming over? We're all waiting for you. Hey. Hi.
Hey.
See? Carla giving us some nice ventriloquism there. Hey. Perfect. That was great. That was fantastic, guys. Our next scene, we're going to do a regular two-person scene. This is for Diana and Ryan. Can hop up on the screen. Diana and Ryan. And for this scene, can I just get, how about a suggestion of what's something that you guys love?
Chocolate.
What was a booklet?
I did say chocolate, but a booklet is way better. Love a booklet.
All right, we're gonna get a booklet. This suggestion, the scene is inspired by not a book, but a tinier book that we all love. The suggestion for the scene is booklet.
Daddy, the booklet. The little one with the little ideas.
Yes. We must adhere to the teachings of the booklet.
And any veering outside of the booklet mantra will result in death, yes?
Yes. Those who do not adhere to the teachings of the booklet are apostate and will be dealt with.
When you say apostate, I feel the future, and it's the color of anthracite.
Yes, there is a great, grand, and glorious future ahead of those who follow the teachings of the booklet.
Sometimes the last page of the booklet seems blank.
That is because the future is unwritten. More tea?
Oh, and the cup of bitterness.
I will take that as a yes.
I was wondering something else. Where is
Yes,
Mother?
my child.
I haven't seen Mother in years.
I suppose you are advanced enough in age to know this now? Mother did not approve of the booklet.
The booklets. Oh, fantastic,
Booklet.
fantastic. Oh man, I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much, guys. All right, fantastic. All right, our next, just a heads up, Kale. I love that you're popping on in between scenes to clap. You don't have to, but I want Kale to continue. I want Kale to continue to do that just every time. Every time. Just give it like you're like the emperor, right? Kale will give it like a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the scene. Fantastic. Our next game is actually for 3 people. It's not for you, Kale. Sorry. It's for Emily, Diana, and Sarah, ladies. And so each of them are going to pick a character, any character at all. Their character is going to have an expertise. So they're going to be an expert in children's books or an expert in bottled water. I'm just looking around my house and naming things. And so you guys just choose your expertise, and I'm going to come around and I'm going to meet you in a second. And everybody else in our audience, if you would, be thinking about questions that you might want to ask these experts. Not necessarily something in their expertise, but just a question that you would want answered in general. So first, let's go ahead and meet our experts here. Diana, we'll start with you. What's your character's name? Who are you?
Oh, it's such a joy to be here. I'm Bethany Moore. I, of course, name cosmetics.
Oh, wait, so you don't make cosmetics, you name them.
I name them. For instance, I'm the person that brought you plastic waste, alabaster as a nail varnish.
Oh, so colors. Predominantly, you're naming the different colors that come out?
And the feel that you get when you wear them.
Oh, fantastic. That's great. Wow. Wow, I feel like we're in the presence of royalty. This is fantastic. How about you, Sarah? What's your character's name?
I am Professor Bethany Mustard.
We have 2 Bethanies. I'm going to call you Professor Mustard, just so it doesn't get confusing.
You may.
Professor Mustard, what are you? What do you teach? Where do you teach?
Well, I'm actually professor of condiments, but I'm specifically interested in the texture of
Oh,
condiments.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I feel like I kind of have to ask, were you born into the mustard family, which then paved the way to your career field, or did you retroactively rename yourself?
In a way, aren't we all?
Wow, so deep, so deep. I know we're going to learn a lot here. And then our last panelist, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Dr. Bethany.
Oh, it's going to be a little confusing here. I love it. All right, so Dr. Bethany, what are you? Well, what do you do for a living, Dr. Bethany?
Yes, I'm a career doctorate of adult playgrounds for adults.
I'm not sure if I know. I'm not sure if I know what that is.
It's a way of bringing our childhood back, even though we are old. It's making us lighten up. You know what I mean? You want to go sit on a swing? I can make a swing for your fat booty. I can get you one, and a slide
really like
that can
that,
handle copious amounts of weight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Fantastic. All right, well, audience, help me out. Is there a question, audience? You can either type it in the text box here or ask it out loud. A question that you would like answered. It can be a science question like, why is the sky blue? Why isn't Pluto a planet anymore? Why is Pluto a planet again? It could be relationship questions, anything at all. You can ask it out loud.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, yeah, I got a question. I just want to know, like, what are dolphins thinking? Like, you
Great
look
question.
in a dolphin's eyes and you're like, what is it thinking?
Yeah. What's weird is we had two different people type that in the text box at the same time. Very common question. Bethany, why don't we start with you? What are dolphins thinking?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me that. You know, when I created the color tick blue, I was thinking about dolphins. And when I look in the eyes of a dolphin, I know what it's saying to me is stop effing bothering me. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Dolphins are known for their intelligence, which makes me think they're probably known for their ability to be annoyed.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, guys, next up, Professor Bethany Mustard. What do you think, Professor?
Well, yes, I mean, I do think that that's very true, but I also think that specifically dolphins are often thinking, oh, blimey, Governor, my seafood is bland. I wish I had a condiment to make it a little bit more tasty. And specifically their favourite condiment, which is a crazy coincidence, is actually mustard.
No way.
Yes, really.
Like the spicy, yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah. And finally, Dr. Bethany, what are dolphins thinking?
That's a great question, really interesting question. We've studied dolphins for years in my field because, as you know, dolphins play, they love to have a good time. They're kind of the party animal. They're always like, hey, we're here. And like, they're down for it. So I think really what dolphins are thinking is that they want to play. And we often take what they do and try to make that into a playground for adults. So we've actually used what we've learned from our dolphin panelists and all of our teams that we have. Excuse me, that's one of our dolphins in training at the moment. We use their input to develop pool resorts and things like that. Like the Taco Bell resort. We've used them for designing the pool area.
Very cool. Fantastic.
They're very smart. Very good at play.
That makes sense. I love it. All right. Who's got one more question? One more question for our panelists.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Should breakfast cereal be considered a type of soup?
Yeah. Good question. Is breakfast cereal, is it kind of a breakfast soup? You can give us a yes or no and then kind of give some explanation. Bethany, what do you think?
Well, when I was working on the color Delightful Diary entry, I was looking at a bowl of Captain Crunch peanut butter, and it reminded me of butternut squash, also a lovely nail color. So yeah, to me, breakfast cereal is a chili soup. much like gazpacho.
Yeah, great, fantastic. Dr. Bethany Mustard, I feel like this is kind of right up your alley here.
And I have to say, with respect to the question, I'm actually feeling quite triggered now. Because when people get liquids wrong, I just get this kind of angry void inside. It's fine. So basically, no. That's the answer, no. Cereal is a grain, and a condiment is a thick liquid, whereas a soup is clearly a watery liquid. Thank you. It's fine.
Yeah, you got a vein coming out of your head. Great. And finally, our final question to our final panelists here, Dr. Bethany. What do you think?
Yeah, I think definitely it is absolutely the same because, cereal is a part of our childhood, and why not keep cereal into our future? When we're old and gray, you can still just pour that bowl of Fruit Loops and say, yeah, it's soup, and eat it for dinner.
Yeah. Fantastic. All right, guys, give a round of applause to all of our panelists. All the Bethanies. Great job, Bethanies. You get a Bethany. You get a Bethany. You get a Bethany. Thumbs up from the Lord. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Guys, if you're just now joining us, we're about halfway through our international improv jam for the New South Comedy Festival. We've got players from across the country and around the world. There are more shows for this festival. There are also workshops coming up in the weekend for the festival. Check those out at newsouthcomedy.com. Guys, we've got a two-person scene coming up. It's for Matt and Carla. Give it up for Matt and Carla. Woo! All right, for Matt and Carla, let's give them a suggestion of an object. What am I holding in my hand?
A kitten.
A kitten?
Yeah.
Fantastic. A kitten. Your suggestion for this improv scene is kitten.
I know your birthday is right around the corner, and I know you can already tell what I got you.
I know we only had one rule: no live animals.
That's right. So I went down to the taxidermist and got you the His name was Milo. He was hit by a car, but don't worry. They put extra stuffing in his backside.
Is there a biography that's in his backside that tells me the life of this world?
Yes, biography and obituary.
Milo was once owned by a boy named Tony.
Who I should add also died, but
Oh, that's on the next page. That's what it says on the next page. That
Sorry, spoilers. I know.
Tony and Milo are buried together.
Yeah.
Babe, when I said no live animals, I certainly didn't expect this. I was thinking like a ring, but this is lovely.
I know. I mean, you were always so attached to your cat, when you were younger, and I just thought this would be, really nice, like a nice thing to remember,
You know what? I appreciate the sentiment. You are making my 40th birthday feel even worse than I imagined.
Oh, honey, no, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that would make you so upset.
There's a dead cat next to me. Of course I'm upset.
Continuing this comedy improv jam. Super fun. All right, guys. Our next game is called Blind Line. It's for Kale and Ryan. Let's clap it up for Kale and Ryan. All right, so Kale and Ryan are going to do an improv scene, and all of our players, if you guys will go ahead and pull up the chat box, get ready to chat some things in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just type in some phrases. They can be phrases from movies, from songs, things you heard your neighbor yell recently. As you guys are doing your improv show, you can use your own words as you would normally in an improv scene, but look over in the chat box and throw those things into your scene and then justify them and make sense of them. So let's start. Let's give them a suggestion. Let's give them a suggestion of a relationship. How do these two characters know each other? Like boss, employee, mother, daughter.
Frat brothers. Frat brothers.
Frat brothers. Fantastic.
Brothers.
Frat brothers. You guys are frat brothers, and we're gonna start putting some stuff in the chat box. Go for it.
Dude.
Oh, how you feeling, bro? You went hard this weekend, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I feel like spiritually good, but my body is a wreck, man.
Whoa, that's crazy because I feel physically fine, but spiritually I'm broken, man.
Whoa, dude.
Right?
Well, hey, you know what? I know something that would fix that. Let's eat some meat.
You always get me, man. You know I love
Man,
you.
let's go down. Yeah, dude, let's go down to the Super King. We'll get 2 32-ounce steaks, grill them up, eat them with mashed potatoes and parsley, and we'll be back to 100 in no time, bro.
I think it's great, man, but I just got a text from Bethany.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He said, I love contemporary dance. So
Temporary dance, bro?
contemporary, not temporary. It's gonna last a long time. It's not temporary.
Oh, man. Contemporary dance. She knows we're all about jazz dance, man.
Right? And I've been dabbling with swing.
All right, man. Oh,
I don't know if I
Okay.
can enjoy the meats.
I need a minute.
Hey,
Soft furnishings are actually quite important.
I need you to be strong for me, bro. You look at me. All right? Listen to me.
All right.
Take a look at the man in the mirror. Yeah. Right here, bro. Right.
That's
What do
deep.
you see?
I
You
needed
tell
that,
me
man.
what you see.
You know what I see?
Tell me what you see.
I see that it's just a flesh wound.
And scene! Woo! Oh yeah! All right, now
Kale,
Kale,
thumbs
how do
up
you?
or thumbs down? How'd you
Yeah, how
feel
do you
about
rate
that
your
one?
own scene?
Yeah.
Unprecedented.
Unprecedented. Never given 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
Wow.
Nevada's not even in, and it's
Wow. Perfect. All right, fantastic, guys. We've got one more final 2-person scene. It's our last one. But it's not our last game. Our last 2-person scene is for Kyle and Sarah. If Kyle and Sarah want to make their way to the stage.
Woo woo.
Woo woo. And let's give them a location like a storage unit. Doesn't have to be a storage unit.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, just an idea.
It's crazy, this guy.
Prison.
Prison? Is that
Yeah,
a situation? All right, great. You guys are in prison. Go for it.
I'm never getting out, mate. This is it for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. The stuff you've done. I mean, while you've been in here, too.
I've done stuff in here what is worse than the stuff that I did that initially got me in here.
I know. That's impressive. I could learn a thing or two from you. I get out in 2 weeks. I feel like such a newbie.
I could show you some stuff. Why don't you start with smoking in a non-smoking area?
Let's do some baby steps. You know what? You're brave. You're hardened.
Right,
fine. You had a baby in there. It's just there's just so much that you've done that I just wouldn't even be brave enough to do.
Yeah, I can't tell you my method for self-impregnating. It is not appropriate for newbies.
Okay.
You could start off with a gentle tattooing, just with a biro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You know,
Yeah.
I trust you, but let's make sure it's under 3 centimeters, because I just can't do anything.
Oh, I
bigger
cannot
than that.
guarantee that. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
can't believe it was just a random draw that put us together.
Oh yeah, it was totally random. I had nothing to do with it.
You have so much control in this prison.
Mate, it's your eyes.
Yeah, you want them?
I want your eyes to be my eyes.
Yeah, that's really creepy.
Sometimes
Yeah,
when you sleep, I watch you and I think I want my pajamas to be your skin. Like just
Yeah.
skin
Yep.
pajamas.
Yep. Help! Help!
And scene! Oh, this comedy jam. Super light, super easy. Guys, we are down to our very, very last game. Can I get everyone on stage? Everybody on stage.
Kale did not give us any rating for that.
Oh
last
yeah, Kale,
scene.
what was the rating of that last
Mm.
intense scene from Shawshank Redemption 2? One thumb up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's not as good as 2 thumbs up.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll try. We'll cut off that thumb and use
Yeah,
it for things.
there we go. Guys, we are now in for our final game. It's a game called Waiter. You know, I have not eaten inside of a restaurant in what, 8 months, and so I'm excited to play this game. How the game works is normally we pull an audience member on stage, and they would complain to us, their waiters, that there's something in their soup. But instead of getting an audience member, I'm going to attempt to have this robot website say it for us. So you guys tell me if you can hear this.
Waiter, there is a blank in my soup.
Can we hear that?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Okay, great. Fantastic. So our machine robot is going to say there's something in our soup, and then we are going to answer them with a joke. So, for example, if the robot says, here, I'll type in something that I think is funny.
Waiter, there is a duck in my soup.
Oh, let me get you the bill. And so we will insert a comedy joke like that. So how about you guys give me a suggestion? What's an object that could be in our robot customer's soup? And then just raise your hand and I'll call on you for a bunch of puns.
Shoe.
A shoe. Fantastic. Raise your hand if you've got an idea and I'll let our customer complain. All right, Diana, we'll go to you first. Let our customer talk.
Waiter, there is a shoe in my soup.
How does it feel on the tongue?
Ha! Nicely done. Who's got one? Who's got one? Matt, here's our customer.
Waiter, there is a shoe in my soup.
Oh, I wasn't sure it would fit.
Nice. Kale's got one.
Waiter, there is a shoe in my soup.
You ordered the filet of sole, yes?
Carla, you scratching your face? Or you got a hand up? All right, Carla, here's
Waiter, there is a shoe in my soup.
Yes, sir. You asked for the laced soup.
Sarah.
Waiter, there is a shoe in my soup.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Take this pill. It will heal you.
Emily.
Waiter, there is a shoe in my soup.
How's the texture of the no? That texture.
I'll take it. Totally fine. All right, let's get another suggestion. What's something else could be in this soup? How about something that takes gasoline?
Car.
A
Truck.
car.
Oh.
Fantastic. Guys. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Allison, my demo machine. Waiter, there's a car in my soup. Are you okay? Hold on a sec.
Waiter, there's a car in my soup.
There we go. Oh, sorry. I'm exhausted to help you. Who else has got one? Who else has got one? All right, go for it, Kyle.
Waiter, there's a car in my soup.
You're driving me insane.
Who else has got one? Kale.
Waiter, there's a car in my soup.
Oh, I'll go get the automobile.
Is that a machine that automatically prints bills?
Yeah.
As if there are machines that like hand created bills somewhere. Fantastic. Ryan.
Waiter, there's a car in my soup.
Yeah, but take a look in the glove compartment.
Carla!
Waiter, there's a car in my soup.
Yes, sir, ma'am. That's a hybrid.
It's part guard, part soup. Diana.
Waiter, there's a car in my soup.
Yes, but it's about to hatch back an egg.
Waiter, there's a car in my soup.
I could get you another soup, but you can't afford it.
No.
Ooh. All right, last one. Sarah, close us out on this
Waiter,
one.
there's a car in my soup.
I Renault, but there's nothing I can do about it. British car, guys.
Bringing the international to the jam. I love it. All right, let's get one final thing that you definitely would not want in your soup. Give me an object that you definitely would not want in your soup. Something smaller than a car, maybe.
A ghost.
A ghost? I love it. I love it. There's a ghost in my
Waiter,
soup.
there's a ghost in my soup.
Who's got something? Carla, is that you? Go for it.
Sure. Are you going to play it again?
Sure.
Waiter, there's a ghost in my soup.
Who are you going to call?
Oh!
Yeah.
Nice. Who can beat that? Who's got one?
Waiter, there's a ghost in my soup.
Ma'am, I can see right through you. You just want a free meal. All right, Ryan, close us out.
Waiter, there's a ghost in my soup.
Well, yeah, that's how it stirs itself.
That's our show, everybody. We did it. Thanks so much to everybody in the country, everybody out of the country, watching and playing in this. This has been so much fun. This is not the last show of the New South Comedy Festival, guys. We've got shows all weekend long. We've got workshops. Go to newsouthcomedy.com. Take care of yourselves and make good choices. Woo!